Preterit of irregular verbs. Just a quick refresher that the preterit is a way to talk about what you did or where you went, and the preterit is just a verb tense. And the endings that we have for our AR verbs are here, and our ER and our IR verbs are down here. Now the crazy part about the preterit is they have lots of irregular verbs. And an irregular verb is something that doesn't follow a pattern. Alright, so let's start with ir. Ir means to go, so in the preterit it would say like I went. And to conjugate that one, and again conjugating is a fancy way of saying changing, to conjugate ir in the preterit, we have fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, fueron. So there's no good way to tell you how to remember this. You just have to memorize. Now another one that we have is ser. But the nice part about ser is that it is the exact same as ir. How are you going to know what the difference is between the two? Well, it's the same in English. If I were to give you this word, go ahead, pronounce it for me. Is that live or is that live? Well, you're going to know based on context. That's the same way you're going to know if you saw a sentence that said fui al banco. I was the bank, I went to the bank. Well, you know that's going to mean I went to the bank. So we're going to use our context clues to know. The final verb we're going to look at is ver, which means to see, or in the preterite it would sound like I saw. And the reason we call this one irregular, although it looks like it's almost the same, is because there is no written accent. If you remember, over here on our ER and our IR verbs, we have a written accent. But with ver, there is no accent on those. And the reason is that in Spanish, on monosyllabic words, we generally don't have accents. Now, I bet you're wondering, are there other irregular verbs in the preterite? And the answer is yes. There are a whole bunch of them. And we're going to learn those a little bit later. But for now, let's just stick with these three. Ir, ser, and ver. Suerte!